Yes, 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 yes. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. I can't fly in this. Oh, I got it. We can do better. Let's go. That's a lot better. Let's fly. So I've been flying the Mavic Air up and down this beautiful island in the Maldives for 10 days now, and I thought I'd share some thoughts on this wonderful little drone. I got 3 things that I like about it and 1 thing that I kinda don't like. Let's start with the good things. First of all, this thing is absolutely tiny. I'm coming from a Phantom 3 Pro, and this is just a completely different ball game. And because of the size, I found that I'm much more likely to just throw it in the back and bring it along. It's gonna give me other shots that I didn't get before. With the Phantom, you kind of have to mentally prepare yourself to do a flight, and it was sort of definitely a bigger deal to fly with it and bring it along, plan the shots. This thing, just because of the sheer size and the ease of using it, there's no propellers to attach, you just fold it out and it's ready to go. You are so much more likely to get candid shots that you didn't get with the larger drones. So size really does matter here. The smaller the better. So, another thing that I really like about the Mavic Air is that it is incredibly fun to fly. Now, I know that's not something you can quantify. It's not something they put in the spec sheets, fun to fly. But maybe because of its size, it has really high maneuverability. And if you put it into sports mode, it's just gonna feel like a racing drone. And I never really gave much thought to this with the Phantom, but with this tiny package, I'm just having more fun flying. Last thing that I really like about the Mavic is that it feels like a nice product. Again, hard to quantify, but it just feels solid. I got the Fly More combo with 2 additional batteries and a bunch of different peripherals and a nice little carrying bag. And I feel like DJI has really stepped up the quality and the game of these types of products. It just feels really nice, it feels solid. And that's an important thing in a product. It feels like something I want to use. So the sun just came up behind me. I'm all alone on this little peninsula here. And I thought I'd give some of the smarter features of the Mavic Air a go, such as the active track and particularly all the new quick shot stuff. So let's see what this little drone can do. Okay, that was nerve-wracking as hell. Just because you lose control of the drone momentarily, you sort of send it away on its predetermined path. But the type of shots that you can get with this is absolutely amazing. It's just to think that a couple of years ago you would need like a helicopter or a giant rig to do shots like this, and now I can do it all just a tap on my smartphone. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so the only thing that I've sort of been let down by is the range. Now, I think DJI promises around 2.5 kilometers of range with the Mavic Air, and I haven't been able to get nowhere near that. Now, granted, this isn't the most ideal situation. We've got a pretty windy environment here with palm trees overhanging, but I've only comfortably been able to push this maybe 500, 600 meters out. So that can be a challenge for some people. Coming from the Phantom 3, I never really thought about range because that's a radio controlled drone, whereas this is Wi-Fi powered. But with the Mavic Air, that is something you gotta consider. Is it a big issue? Not really. Honestly, most of the stuff you're gonna do with a drone of this size is gonna be pretty close to you. You're gonna be doing your dronies and your fly around and stuff like that. So pushing it multiple kilometers away from you probably isn't really what you wanna be doing. But it is something to consider. I think DJI probably tested their range on a completely plain football field or something like that. But in real life cases like this, you're gonna have weak image transmissions. You're gonna have image transmission cutouts. And when you're a half a kilometer out over the ocean, that gets a little iffy, right? So that's the only thing that I haven't been super impressed with. But honestly, all of the pros, they far outweigh that one con. And as I said, 9 out of 10 times, range isn't an issue for most of the stuff you want to do with a drone of this type. A few comments on droning in the Maldives in general. It is legal to fly a drone here, but some resorts, they actually ban drones island-wide, so be sure to check that out before you're going. And another thing, when you think about the Maldives, you probably think of blue skies and a beautiful beach like the one behind me. But the fact is actually that it is a pretty weird place in terms of weather. It is very windy here, and just beyond the waves right next to me here is the atoll border, and there's always something dramatic going on out there, some sort of storm front approaching. So it is kind of a challenge to fly here actually. So you might want to keep that in mind as well. This little drone has definitely been fighting some crazy wind shear over these past couple of days, but it's held up nicely, I must say. Why did I do this in the sun? Oh, it's so hot. Okay, well, that's it for me. I think I'm gonna go fly some more. Catch you guys in the next one.